So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get the white duffel bag in GTA 5 Online after the patch of 1.69 and also the new Agent of Sabotage DLC. Before we get into the video, quick shout out to one of my new subscribers here on the channel, and that is Pick X. And if you do want to get a shout out just like Pick, all you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop a like, and you might get a shout out in my next video. Subscribing is free, doesn't cost anything, and yeah, so you might get a shout out. So it's literally the red subscribe button, just click on it and you might get one. And I know I did already make a video on this, but it's been about a year since my last white duffel bag video, and some things have been patched in it. So yeah, we can get straight into it. So the first thing what you're going to need for this method right here is going to be a colored duffel bag. So you can't do it with the black duffel bag. You just need any colored duffel bag. So if you already have one, you can skip this part of the video, but if you don't, just keep watching. I'm going to show you how you can first get one. So the first thing what you're going to have to do is make your way to this spot right here on the map where it says V. So you're going to have to go and see Vincent, so with the new Cluck and Bell DLC or the heist. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to start up the first prep. So now you don't even need anything for this. You don't need to buy anything. You literally just go and do the cutscene with Vincent and just start up this first mission. And you can also start it on its own. And you're gonna start it up on your own. And now once you do load into the mission, you might load in differently than me, because this is not my first time doing it. So I'll load it in the garage with the red duffel bag. But for you, it might get you like the cutscene with Vincent and all that. And then you will spawn in outside of the Vespucci police station with the red duffel bag. But it doesn't really matter. You just spawn with the red duffel bag. So now to actually save this, you're going to have to open your interaction menu. Go down to appearance and go to illuminated clothing. Now hold right on the D-pad on this for about hold right on this for about like 20 to 30 seconds. Just wait like 20-30 seconds, just hold right on the D-pad. And after it's been about like 20 to 30 seconds, I will show you what you actually have to do. And you won't be able to save it right away. I will show you how you can actually save the duffel bag. So once it's been 20 to 30 seconds, you're just going to have to back out with your phone. Now you'll see you don't actually have the red duffel bag, it disappears. What you're gonna have to do is open your interaction menu, and you're gonna have to go register as a CEO. So you're gonna have to go down right here to register as a boss, and then after you clicked on register as a boss, you're gonna have to click on register as a CEO. So you should see it in a second. There we go. And then go to management, go to styles, and then go once to the right and once to the left, and you will see that the duffel bag did appear. Now just request a buzzard or any flying vehicle, and just make your way to the mask drop. So like I said, keep watching the video, because right now if you go to a clothing store, you won't actually be able to save it, but I'm showing you right here how to actually save it. So just make your way to the mask store by the beach. And you're gonna have to jump out the helicopter above the water so you don't get the cops. You're gonna have to jump out, and what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to land with your parachute. Make sure you have a parachute. You either have the Israel parachute or the regular parachute for this to work. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to go to the left side where there's like a blue, there should be like a blue t-shirt. So it's gonna be like a blue t-shirt. To the left side, it's gonna be a blue and pink t-shirt, and that's where you're gonna have to land. Feel free to rewatch this part. So you're just gonna have to quickly, you can also use R1 and L1 to be more precise. Also make sure you don't get the cops, or you can just bribe authorities if you do. So you're just gonna have to go to the left side. So as you can see those t-shirts, you're gonna have to land straight into the t-shirts. And now spam right on the D-pad, and you should get on the screen right here. And now just save this outfit into any slot, and it just doesn't matter which slot, and you can save it, name it whatever. And then when you do equip it, you will see that you do actually have the red duffel bag. So like I said, this is a brand new method after the new patch and the new Cluck and Bell heist. This method is for science. Alright, so once you did get an outfit with the colored duffel bag, so it doesn't really matter. Here I'm on a different account. I actually did it on 2 different accounts because I already have a colored duffel bag on this account. So if you did skip to this part, that means you already have a colored duffel bag. So what you have to do is make your way to any ammunition. So you could just go to this one right here, and you're gonna have to buy this specific parachute right here. By the way, make sure you don't skip any parts in this video, because some parts are very important to the glitch and you might just like miss the most important part. So you're gonna have to go to parachutes, and you're gonna have to go to parachute bags. Now you're gonna have to find the Sweden parachute. And also make sure you have another parachute that you have as well that you can switch over to. So it's gonna be the Sweden parachute. You're gonna see it right over here. So this one right here. Make sure it's the specific one, because if you equip a different one, the glitch is not gonna work. So now what you guys have to do is open your interaction menu, go to appearance, go to parachutes, and then equip this parachute right here. So make sure you put it on. So just like this, and once you get the circle at the bottom right, what you're gonna have to do is switch back to your outfit with your colored duffel bag. Now for this next part, you're gonna need a program called Netcut. Now you don't have to use Netcut, you could just use any program that like lags your console.
Basically, this is gonna get us to go on our console number 2 or our friend's console to actually do this glitch. So make sure you find your PlayStation and click on the Wi-Fi button. Alright, so you're gonna have to click on that, and then once it turns red, that means your console is like glitched. Alright, so you're not gonna see any difference, but that means we can log on to console number 2 and actually. And I know it does kind of suck that you do need 2 consoles, but this is the only working method for the white duffel bag. But I will be making a video with all the colored duffel bags without 2 consoles, so make sure to click that red subscribe button, that way you don't miss it. But like I said, this currently is the only way you can actually get the white duffel bag. So now once you did load onto your console number 2, or your friend got on your console, you could do that as well. Go to appearance, and you're gonna have to go to parachutes. Now you're gonna have to switch off your parachute. So you're gonna click it on off, and now you're gonna go to bag and switch it to a different one and put it back to on. Now once you've done that, you're gonna have to go back into parachutes, then click on off, and then go to bags and switch back to the Sweden parachute and put it back on. Now once you got the circle at the bottom right, you're just gonna have to back out into story mode. Now back on your console 1, or if that was your friend's console, so back on console number 1, what you're gonna have to do is switch your gloves. Now you're gonna get a yellow circle at the bottom right, and that yellow circle won't go away until you go back onto netcut and click the red Wi-Fi button to actually unlag your console. And if you're on PS5 or if you're on PlayStation, it will just kick you out saying someone else signed into your account. But if you're on Xbox, what you're gonna have to do is get your friend to sign back into your GTA, and then it's gonna kick you out. So now it's gonna kick you back into story mode, and what you have to do is from here you just load into online. So literally it took me a while actually, because I went AFK for a little bit and I came back. And once you do load in, you will see that you do have the white duffel bag. And now keep watching the video, because see, it disappeared. I'm gonna show you how I can actually save it. So now don't panic, it's not gone. What you have to do is register as a CEO, and then go to CEO management, and then go to styles, and then you just go once to the right and then once to the left. Now you see the duffel bag is back. Now you can't just save this normally, we have to do a glitch. So just call in a buzzard or an oppressor, it doesn't really matter. If you don't have an oppressor, you could just get the buzzard for 10,000. You could just call it in through your interaction menu. And now we're gonna have to do the save duffel bag glitch. But like I said, if you don't actually have a friend to do this with, or I mean, I don't know anyone that has 2 consoles, I'm gonna be honest. Like most people do this with like a friend, but make sure it's like a trusted friend. Don't just do it with anybody. Make sure you like know the dude IRL. Like I don't know, maybe it's your childhood friend or something. Now you're gonna have to jump out of your flying vehicle around this height right here, and basically what you're gonna have to do is land by the blue t-shirt. All right, so there's like a blue t-shirt. You gotta land straight into the t-shirt. And once you land into that, you're gonna have to spam right on the D-pad. Also, make sure you bribe authorities, because you don't want to get cops. It might like mess up the glitch. So as you can see, you aim for that blue t-shirt right there. So you crash into it and you spam right on the D-pad. Now I already have the white duffel bag, so I'm not gonna resave it. But here, what you gotta do is literally just save the outfit, and now you will have the white duffel bag saved. By the way, before you do the save glitch, make sure you or before you do the whole glitch actually, whatever you want to change on your outfit, make sure you do it before the glitch, because once you did get it on, you won't be able to change anything on the outfit. So yeah, it's definitely pretty cool, and I know it's a bit of a harder method because you do need 2 consoles. Well, you need a friend, or like a friend. But like I said, I will be making a video with all the colored duffel bags in about a week or so, maybe a week and a half, without 2 consoles. So make sure you click that red subscribe button, that way you don't miss it, and I'm gonna catch you on my next video. Peace.